It was always considered a bit of a bold move, like, why are you opening an art gallery? Nobody seems to be doing well, they're shutting down. And 2013, that's where we are today. I think if I look back, I think it's exactly where I saw myself 10 years later. My father had been in HR and human resources, and he had gone to become personal director of his company, and that was also very shaping for me because he was very good with people. And I realized that although he was a lawyer and he had had very different qualifications, I felt that studies should not limit you to what you had finally want to practice. When I came back in 2003 to work and sort of make a whole entrepreneurial venture, I realized that the gap was too much between what I had studied and what I had done. The people I was still going to use a lot of my HR skills that I had done in the MA in college, but not with that kind of clientele. I was ready to be with workers and factory managers. But here I was with artists, I was going to be with clients, investors. It was people, but it was a different kind of people. So I needed to study again. I really took that up as a challenge because I most certainly was a housewife. That was a phase of my life, and I had got 2 kids also. But that was not why I was getting into work, because I had nothing to do, let's do art. That was not what it was. I knew I had studied the market. I knew what global trends were in art, what the Indian art market needed, and where the Indian art market can go. And that's how we decided to become a game changer. We always, I think, as women tend to feel very guilty about not doing something. And it was only till very recently that I realized that actually when I feel guilty and when I force myself to do something I'm not prepared to do, I actually bring in more negative energy into that whole episode than I do bring in when I say no. When I say no and I say, listen, I will not be able to come or whatever, and then I think the way I react and that whole equation becomes much nicer. I don't think your education should limit you, or the lack of education. After all, I did my MBA when I was 40. Because I realized that in my business I needed it. So I think there's enough of avenues and there's abundant things available for everybody. So I think if you have good dreams, if you have ways that you can do things differently, and you're sure you can take your dream all the way to the end, I think you should do it.